The 8 Whys of Auto Sales. I wish I learned this earlier in my career. It's one of the most powerful concepts. I use the 8 Whys almost every single day in my career. The 8 Whys, you have 3 that are focused on prospecting, 3 that will be focused on your pitch, and 2 that will be focused on your purchase. You can use these on any product or service. You just break it down for any purchase a person is going to make. The person needs to trust the company that's making a product or service. They need to trust the product or service itself. And they need to trust the person that is selling it to them. That is really the condensed form of the 8 Whys. Let's start with the first 3, the prospecting Whys. When your prospect comes in, you want to understand why a new vehicle. Why do they need a new vehicle? The second one is, why do they need it now? And why do they need the vehicle you are selling? If they do not want a pickup truck, don't sell them a pickup truck. If they want a car that has great gas mileage, then make sure the vehicle that you're selling fits that requirement. Why now? If they don't have a sense of urgency, if there is no immediate need, it's going to be more difficult to close. The more urgent the need, the faster you're going to be able to get the close. And this why, which is why a new vehicle, why do they need it, sounds very simple. However, a lot of salespeople miss it. Don't be one of those salespeople. And of course, you're going to see some similarities between these 8 Whys and your customer journey, because everything is linked and it builds on itself. Then, after the first 3 Whys, come the next 3, which are why the company, why the product, why you. Most sales professionals miss the company and funnily themselves. They are so focused on the product. This mistake is one of the touchstones of rookie sales behavior. And the 7th one is, why are they going to spend the money right now? Is there a reason why they have to give you the cash right now? That's also going to be a bit dependent on your company. Are they creating a FOMO offer, fear of missing out? Obviously, during Ramadan, you have the Ramadan sale. You want to complete your purchase before it ends, so you don't miss out on that. In the US, they have the July 4th sales, the Black Friday sales. We have so many different little offers to try to capture the 7th Why, and 8th Why is why buy again. You have to conduct yourself with a high level of integrity. You have to create that loyalty and create that trust so that your customer is going to come back to you again and again and again. And that will be the bedrock of a successful career. So that's a quick overview of the 8 Whys. Now let's get into how you're going to use the first 3 to be a master of prospecting. The first 3 Whys. You need to get through the first 3 Whys very quickly. It should take you about 120 seconds to cover the first 3 Whys, which is, why do they need a new vehicle? Why do they need the car now? And does the car you're selling match that need? There's nothing better to build trust than actually telling the customer the truth, such as, hey, by the way, if you're really looking for the best deal in town, or you just need something that's very inexpensive, we're a luxury brand. It's not going to be a fit for you. For something cheap and cheerful, I suggest go down the street to XYZ. They will appreciate your candor. And this brings us to another North Star you should keep with you throughout your career. Don't sell things to people they don't need. The other key thing is, when you're building trust, don't pretend your competitors don't exist. The customer is going to go to the competitors anyway. So, comparing and contrasting your offering to the competitors is moving into the advisor box with the customer and is building trust with them. So make sure you understand why they have an immediate need, what exactly that need is, and does what you're selling match what they need. Whys 4, 5, and 6. These are the middle Whys. And the first one, which is trusting the group. Almost every single salesperson that I deal with in the automotive segment misses this piece. You're working for a local group that has been around for 40, 50, 60, 70 years. Some of them have even been around for 150 years. There is massive credibility and trust in this heritage, so mention it to the customer. Hey, by the way, we're working for XYZ family. They're one of the first automotive traders in the entire Middle East. We have actually been the distributor for this brand longer than anyone else in the world. Do you know that some of the first after-sales service centers that were built in the Middle East were built by our group? We have the best after-sales service that you can imagine. And look at who the owners are, by the way. It's the ex-minister of this, the ex-chairman of the Chamber of Commerce here. These people are pillars of the business community. They have the highest integrity. That's why I love working for these people. They're people you can trust. They're people you can do business with on a handshake. The person's going to agree with you. Drive home the trust and credibility of your group. Do not let that slip away. It's a marginal differentiator and worth using to your advantage. The fifth why is why the brand. Trust the brand. Highlight the warranty, the service package, the after-sales service, the maintenance history of the brand. Highlight the size of our service centers. Let them know, the corporates that trust their fleet business to your brand. Say, did you know that Company X, Company Y, they trust their fleet sales to this brand because they can't afford to have one of their corporate vehicles offline, and they know our brand's commitment to customer service means they will never be offline for long with our best-in-class after-sales service. Name the companies in the market that trust the brand. I don't know if you have met our service staff, but personally, I am always impressed with them. Joe Smith has been a service technician with us for 30 years. We have long tenures with our staff, and they know these cars inside out. It's amazing. He can literally fix one of these cars blindfolded. You build trust on your brand. The sixth why is an area that most salespeople in this market drop the ball on, which is the customer needs to trust you to buy from you. So introduce yourself and position yourself as an automotive expert. Say, "Hi, I'm John Smith. I have been selling cars for the last 10 years, proudly the last 3 here, and by far the best place I have worked. I know everyone in this market. They call me the car guru. I mean, if you need help with insurance, with aftermarket parts, with anything, I can help you out. Here, take my details. It doesn't matter what car you buy, I will help you out if you are ever in a jam. I'm one of the top sales professionals here, but honestly, it is easy work with this brand. They are flying off the lot. I sold 10 of these just last week. It's a crazy time for us and will be a banner year. Customers really respect this brand. I have almost an 80% repeat business with my customers. That is how much they love this vehicle. I know this car inside out, by the way. If you have any question, just call me. I go to all the auto events and keep up to date with all the industry news. I love this industry since I was a little kid. Here, take my contact details. You never know when you'll need it. Promote yourself and position yourself as an automotive expert. Also, make sure your passion for the industry, your company, and the automotive brand you are representing is transferred into the heart of your customer. This is about energy transfer. You should hit them like a wave of positive energy. These are the whys 4, 5, and 6. When someone buys, they need to trust the company, trust the brand, and they need to trust you. This is a North Star you need to keep in front of you. And when you are speaking to the customer, make sure you are building credibility in each one of these 3 boxes. Let's talk about how you actually use these whys, 4, 5, and 6. And when you're dealing with a seasoned, trained sales technocrat, it should be just oozing with finesse and elegance. The customer should not even realize that you are going through these whys, or that there's even a process that is being followed. The prospect walks in, and then you just say, "It's been such a busy day. You know that we've been in this business for 80 years. We are actually the original OEM dealership and partner for this brand, and have never ever in our history ever seen it so busy as it is right now. Our customers are going nuts for this new model. We can't keep the cars on the lot." It sounds like I'm just talking, but I'm touching on my 3 whys. I'm building credibility for my company. I'm building credibility for my brand. I'm building credibility for myself. It's a simple introductory statement. And what I want you to do is focus on making this very natural, and you're just dropping it in casual conversation. You just see someone walking in the parking lot, you'd be like, "Hey, how's it going? Let's go inside. I've been out here all day. It's insane. These cars are going fast. I don't know what is with these new models, but we've been selling these cars for 80 years. Our company has been in business longer than anyone else. We're one of the originals, and we've never seen it so busy. I've personally been selling cars for 5 years, and I have never seen it like this. I'm just making conversation, but I'm not, because I have an agenda, and I'm following the 8 whys, and I'm understanding where my customer is in the customer journey, and I am going to get them closed." This is how you use the whys. Make it casual, make it simple, make it seamless. Make it so they can't even detect that there's any process being followed here. It should be very, very smooth. The final two whys are why buy now? Or more importantly, why should they depart with their hard-earned cash right now? Think about how hard people work. Think about how important their money is to them. You need to have a compelling reason for them to pull out that credit card or to sign over and give that cash to you. And it would help if there's some kind of offering. Is there a fire sale? Do you have some free accessories that are going? Is this a limited time production? What is the driver? And push them. Use that FOMO. What's the fear of missing out? You need to have that there. And the last why is, why will they buy from you again? Make sure you conduct yourself with the highest integrity, with the highest level of trust, with the highest level of professionalism. They should walk away and say, I've never had such a great experience from an auto salesperson in my life. I have never had such a great experience as when I came into that dealership. You need to be the LeBron James, the Michael Jordan, the Ronaldo of car sales. It's not about doing your job and clocking your hours. It's about being a star, being the #1 auto salesperson in this market. And you do that one customer at a time. Give them a reason to come back and buy from you again. You have completed this section, the 8 whys. To move forward in the course, you need to complete the corresponding test, and only then will you be allowed to take the next section.